Two young boys are talking right before school starts. My uncle ran for Senate last year, the first boy says to his classmate. Really? Second boy says. What's he do now? Well, he didn't do nothing. Now he got elected. Yeah. And before his inauguration, George W. Bush was invited to take a tour of the White House. And after drinking several glasses of water, he asked President Clinton if he could use the bathroom in the Oval Office. And he was astonished. See that the president had a solid gold urinal installed. And that night, George W. told his wife Laura about the urinal. Just think, he said, when I'm president, I'll have my own personal gold urinal. Laura had lunch with Hillary the next day on her tour of the White House and told her how impressed George had been with his discovery of the president's private bathroom and gold urinal. Bill doesn't have a gold urinal, Hillary said, but that explains who peed in Bill's saxophone. Yeah, one night George W. Bush was awakened by George Washington's ghost in the White House. President Bush asked him, George, what's the best thing I could do to help the country? Set an honest and honorable example, just as I did, Washington advises. So that next night, the ghost of Thomas Jefferson appeared in the Oval Office. And Tom, Bush asked, what's the best thing I can do to help the country? Jefferson says, cut taxes and reduce the size of government. Bush stays awake the next night, and Abraham Lincoln's ghost appears. Abe, Bush says, what's the best thing I can do to help the country? And Abe, honest Abe, says, take the night off and go see a play.
Damn.
Yeah, yesterday I found a Justin Bieber concert ticket. It was nailed to a tree, so I took it. You know, you never know when you might need a nail. Did you know that Dolly Parton was once a school teacher? Yeah. She loved the kids, but her biggest problem was after she wrote something on the blackboard, she'd turn around and accidentally wipe it off the board. Poor Dolly. So this woman, she's reading the newspaper while her husband's watching TV next to her on the couch. And suddenly she starts bursting out laughing. Listen to this story. A man put out a classified ad, and he's offered to swap his wife for season tickets to the Red Sox. Wow, her husband says, and he's not looking away from the TV at all. And she's like, would you swap me for season tickets? Absolutely not, he says, without even giving it a second thought. Oh, that's so sweet, she said, and she hugged him. He goes, well, I mean, the season's almost half over. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I need better place than that, yeah.
At the movie theater, a girl returning to her seat taps the shoulder of a man in the last seat in the row. Excuse me, did I step on your toe on the way to the bathroom? Well, as a matter of fact, you did, says the man, expecting an apology from the girl. Oh, good, this is my row then, she says. That's kids these days, bastards. So this retired boxer goes to see his doctor because he's having trouble sleeping. Well, have you tried counting sheep? The doctor asks. I tried, the boxer says, but every time I get to the number 9, I stand up. This frantic father calls the family doctor on the phone. Doc, you gotta come quick. My 3-year-old son just swallowed all my golf tees. All right, stay calm, the doctor says. I'll be over in 10 minutes. Well, what should I do in the meantime? The father asks. The doctor says, well, just practice your putting. Yeah, Todd took a week from the office. He took a week off, and he booked a vacation to go skiing. But before his first trip down the mountain, he heard an unbelievable rumble, and before he could even move, he was covered in snow. And he found shelter in a small cave and was able to start a fire, make himself comfortable until help arrived. Well, after a few hours, there was a digging at the front of the cave. Who's there? Todd called out from inside. Hello, hello. It's the Red Cross. Beat it, he says. I already donated twice this year. So the owner of a racehorse is really pissed off because the horse he paid so much money for has yet to win one race. Listen to me, the man says, grabbing the horse by the harness. You better win this race or you'll be working the farm tomorrow. And the horse, they all line up against the gates. The starting gun sounds. The gates are removed. All the horses take off for the finish line. But the owner's horse, he's fast asleep and starting at the starting pen, right at the beginning. What the heck are you doing? The owner says. I'm grabbing some rest, says the horse. I got to get to work on the farm really early tomorrow morning. This old man and his wife, they're in bed, and after lying silently for a few minutes, the old man farts and he goes, 7 points! Wife rolls over and goes, what in the heck are you talking about? The old man goes, I'm playing fart football. A few minutes later, the wife farts and she goes, touchdown, tie score! After about 5 minutes, the old man farts again and goes, touchdown, I'm winning 14-7. She's furious about losing, so the wife rips out another fart and yells, score's tied! Pressure's on, the old man refuses to lose. He strains incredibly hard, but instead of farting, he accidentally shits the bed. The wife hears the noise and says, what in the world was that noise? And the old man says, that's the whistle for halftime. Switch sides. Yeah. He was so old, when he ordered a 3-minute egg, they asked for money up front. All right, boys.